A question I get a lot often is, how do you make a video? How do you make these videos and all these things that you do? So I thought in this episode I'll, just let people know, give people a glimpse into my process of making stuff. Which, by the way, is sometimes fun and sometimes really annoying. So yeah, welcome to my world of making stuff. So for those who are completely new to the process, wow, noises, traffic sounds. Yeah, for those who are completely new to the process of telling stories, making videos or making short films on the internet or whatever you want to make them, this is how these things work. And by the way, do you hear that sound? Beep, 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 beep. That's a squirrel over there right on the side, so just ignore the squirrel, right? I tried to shoot that thing away, it's not going away. Shut. It's really disturbing my video making process. So this is how I make my video. First, I get an idea for a project, for a video, for a film, for a short film, whatever. You take that idea and I turn that idea into the most important thing that you'll ever need, which is a story. And there's an old saying on this planet, my people, it's called story is king. K-I-N-G. If you got bad story, thing ain't gonna work. Alright? So once you have the story, you take that story and convert it into a plan for executing that story. And that plan is called a script. What's the spelling of script? S-C-R-I-P-T. I think this is right, script. I'm dyslexic, I don't know. So you take the idea into a story, or you get an idea for a story and take the story into a script. And once you get the script right, you are going to gather a bunch of friends or family or people who are talented enough, and you take that script and you go shoot stuff. You make the video or the film or the short film or whatever you want to make, and you take those things that you shot on the for the production part of this process. This is called production because you take the stuff from here and you produce it here. You take an idea and produce it into an actual tangible thing. So this is why it's called production. Okay, so once you're done shooting with all this stuff, you get a computer or a laptop or something. You take an editing software and you edit the stuff that you shot in production, which is this phase, and you make something, you make that movie and put it on YouTube. Yay, everybody's happy. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Bye-bye. Just kidding. Okay, so this is how it works, people. This is my video process of making anything. And I'm going to talk about this and this in this episode. The story and the script. Okay, first let's start with the story. So the thing is, stories are really important. They're really important because story is the thing that makes a video or a film or a book or a movie or a piece of music interesting. One of the best tips I've ever received as an artist was, if you want to make your drawing interesting, tell a story. Tell a good story through your drawings. If you just look at all my drawings, the drawings that are really interesting are the ones that tell a story. Drawing that just has a lot of technical effects to it, just looks good and just looks nice, but doesn't have a story or a meaning behind that piece, they're not interesting. And weirdly, I find that human beings are really attracted to stories. So if you think story is not important, just take a look at all the films that you didn't like watching, just hated those films. Just go and watch those films again and take a closer look, and you'll find that that film doesn't have a story. It's usually those films are probably made with super cool camera effects and visual effects and really cool cast members, and still that film suck. Those films suck, and you'll be wondering what's wrong with this film. And the thing that's wrong with that film is that it doesn't have a story. It doesn't have an interesting story that grabs you as a person, as a human being. That's why those films suck. Once you have a story, you convert that story into a script. And now I know what you're thinking. Okay, now what exactly is a script? The script is very simple. A script is a piece of document where you write down your story in the way it's going to be executed visually on the film or the video or whatever. It contains details like the description of the scene or whatever is going to take place on the screen, or the dialogues or the nuances that goes into that thing. It's a plan actually. It's a written plan that explains things visually. See, everything on my channel is scripted. Almost, like, okay, not scripted in the sense that you are thinking of, like right now what I'm saying right now is not scripted, but the thing is, everything right here on this channel is scripted or outlined either in my head or on a piece of paper. I just write things down in order, like what exactly want to say in this section, what exactly do I want to say in this section or the other section. That's exactly how I write my scripts actually. I separate my videos or my films or things into separate pieces of blocks, and I construct and put things into each of those blocks, and I just arrange those blocks in different orders and see how these things work. And I need to recraft those blocks in such a way that they dance well together. That's how I see my work as, or drawing, whatever it is that I'm doing. Like, people ask me, hey Keshrt, how do you draw? How do I draw like you? How do I do videos like you? How do I do this like you? How do I do that like you? I'm not that good at any of these things actually, to be honest. I'm just like good at a lot of things, and just put them together. I just seem very unique and good. I'm not good at a lot of stuff. So the thing is, I dance a lot, metaphorically speaking. This is how you need to look at it. If you want to do stuff like me, if you want to do videos like me or drawings like me, this is how you do it. Take different ingredients, just different recipes and different ingredients. Take those ingredients, put them together, and dance between those ingredients, and have you tweak each and every single ingredient a little bit less or a little bit more, or just see what fits. That's how I write my scripts. Have these different blocks of stories and scenes, and just put these blocks together and dance between those blocks. You need to be you need to be a bit more intuitive to do these things. What does that mean? You need to be a bit more touchy-feely, right? You need to be that. You need to be that person to be an artist, because you need to just look at that thing, sense its stuff. You need to treat art like a dog that you're taking care of. You need to pet it, you need to play with it, you need to give it time when it needs its alone time. Sometimes you got to take it for a walk. Sometimes it's very attached to yourself, sometimes it's annoying, sometimes it's painful. Making art is like raising a dog. That's the best. Wow, that is a really good example, to be honest. Making art or writing scripts or doing anything, any element in art, like writing scripts, writing this, writing that, doing this, doing that, making art, blah, 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 is like raising a dog. You raise a dog, you'll know how to write or how to make art. I know how to make art, so that's why I don't raise a dog. So yeah, you do either one of those things, you're good to go. So yeah. Two things before you leave. One, regarding my 3 weekly uploads, which is Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. I'm going to be moving 2 of those uploads, which is Tuesday and Thursday, to my second channel, and I'm going to be uploading every Saturday on this channel. Why? So that I can make this channel, keep this channel clean with good, meaningful content that I've put a lot of effort in. I just want to keep the channel clean without, you get the point. 2, I'm going to be doing a live stream on December 31st, end of the year live stream, end of the 100-day sketch challenge, end of everything for this year. So I'm going to be doing a live stream on 4 p.m. IST Indian Standard Time on December 31st. So yeah, make sure you tune in to see the last sketch of this year. That's all. Bye-bye.